everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia. We're so happy to have you here with us today. Whether you're walking, studying, or just relaxing, thanks for choosing to spend your time learning with us.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about something really powerful. And honestly, one of the best methods for improving your English speaking skills. It's called shadowing.
Yes, shadowing is a simple but super effective technique that helps you speak more fluently, clearly, and confidently, just like native speakers. And guess what? You don't even need a teacher or a speaking partner to do it.
Exactly! Over the next 37 minutes, we'll break down what shadowing actually is, why it works so well, how to do it step by step, and how to avoid some common mistakes that learners make.
We'll also give you practical tips, show you a real example of how to shadow with us, and even answer some questions that English learners like you often ask.
So grab your notebook, or just get ready to listen and speak out loud, because this episode is going to help you take your English speaking skills to the next level.
Let's get started with the basics. What is shadowing anyway?
All right, let's begin with the basics. So, Julia, what exactly is shadowing when it comes to learning English?
Great question. Shadowing is a speaking practice where you listen to someone speaking English and try to repeat exactly what they say, right after they say it. You copy their words, tone, speed, and even their emotion, just like a shadow follows someone.
That's right. Imagine you're watching a short video or listening to a podcast in English. While the person is talking, you speak at the same time, or just a second after, trying to copy their pronunciation and rhythm. That's shadowing.
And here's the cool part. You don't need to understand every single word at first. The goal is to train your mouth, ears, and brain to work together. You're learning to sound natural, not just read or memorize.
Yes, and it's different from just repeating after a teacher. With shadowing, you're actively engaging with the language. It helps with listening skills, speaking fluency, pronunciation, and even confidence.
Exactly. It's like singing along with your favorite English song. You might not know every word at first, but as you sing it again and again, you start to understand and say the words more clearly and easily.
And the best part? You can do shadowing anytime and anywhere, in your room, on a walk, or even while washing dishes. All you need is a short audio or video clip in English, and the willingness to speak out loud.
And don't worry about making mistakes. Shadowing is all about practice and repetition. The more you do it, the better you get. You'll start to sound more natural, and your confidence will grow.
So in short, shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time, copying native English speech as closely as possible. It's a powerful way to build real fluency.
Now that you know what shadowing is, let's talk about why it works so well, especially for English learners. Ready?
Let's go! So now that we know what shadowing is, let's talk about why it actually works. Julia, why do so many English learners find shadowing so effective?
Well, Jason, the first big reason is that shadowing trains your brain and mouth at the same time. When you shadow, you're not just listening, you're also speaking, so your muscle memory improves. That means your mouth gets used to forming English sounds naturally.
Exactly. It's like exercising your speaking muscles. And because you're copying native speakers, you're also learning to use correct pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation, which makes you sound more natural.
Another benefit is that shadowing helps with listening comprehension. Many learners say, "I can read English, but I can't understand native speakers when they talk fast." Shadowing fixes that because you train your ears to hear real, natural English.
Yes. And over time, you start to notice how native speakers connect words, how they reduce certain sounds, and how they stress the important parts of a sentence. These small things make a huge difference when you want to speak like a native.
Also, let's talk about fluency. Shadowing makes your speech smoother. You don't have to stop and think about every word. Instead, your mouth starts to know the words and phrases, almost like you're speaking automatically.
That's such a good point. Fluency isn't about speaking fast. It's about speaking naturally, with flow. And shadowing helps you build that flow because you're practicing in real time, just a few seconds behind a native speaker.
And there's another thing. It builds your confidence. A lot of learners are afraid to speak English. They worry about making mistakes or sounding strange. But when you shadow, you're practicing safely without pressure.
Right? You're speaking out loud, but no one is judging you. That safe practice helps learners become more confident, so when they do speak to real people, they're not as nervous.
So let's summarize the key benefits. 1. Better pronunciation. 2. Improved listening. 3. Natural fluency. 4. Confidence building. 5. Real speaking practice, even without a partner.
That's a powerful list. And the best part? Anyone can do it, anywhere, for free.
Now, while shadowing has a lot of great benefits, there are also some common mistakes that learners make. Let's talk about those next, so you can avoid them and get the most out of your shadowing practice.
Good idea. Let's jump in. So, now that we understand how powerful shadowing can be, let's talk about something really important. Common mistakes learners often make when they try to shadow.
Yes, because if you do it the wrong way, you might not get the results you want. Let's go through the top mistakes we've seen.
All right. Mistake number 1, trying to shadow speech that is too difficult. If you pick fast or advanced English content, you'll get frustrated quickly. You won't be able to keep up, and that can kill your motivation.
Exactly. Always start with content that's just a little above your level, not something from a science documentary or a fast comedy show. Start small. Short dialogues, slow conversations, or podcasts like this one are perfect.
Mistake number 2, not listening first. Some learners try to shadow immediately without first listening to the audio. But it's important to hear the full sentence, or even the whole clip, before you try to shadow it.
That's right. First, listen once or twice, understand the context, then shadow the speaker. This helps your brain connect meaning with sound, so you're not just repeating like a robot.
Mistake number 3, trying to be perfect on the first try. You don't need to sound perfect. Shadowing is practice. You'll make mistakes, and that's okay. In fact, making mistakes is part of learning.
Yes, don't be hard on yourself. If you struggle, slow down the audio or repeat the same sentence a few times. Fluency comes with repetition and patience.
And mistake number 4, not speaking out loud. Some learners whisper or only speak in their head, but shadowing only works when you use your voice. Say the words clearly. Train your mouth and muscles.
Definitely. Your brain learns by doing. So speak with energy, copy the tone, and try to match the rhythm, even if you're alone in your room.
Here's a quick list of what to avoid. 1. Choosing content that's too hard. 2. Skipping the listening step. 3. Expecting to be perfect right away. 4. Shadowing silently or without effort.
Avoid these, and your shadowing practice will be much more effective. And now that we've covered what not to do, let's go step by step through how to do it the right way.
Coming up next, your step-by-step guide to shadowing like a pro. Let's dive in, all right? Now it's time to show our listeners exactly how to start shadowing, step by step. This part is super important, especially if you're just beginning.
Yes, If you follow these steps, you'll see real progress in your English speaking. Let's break it down into simple, clear steps anyone can follow.
Step 1. Choose the right audio. Pick something short and simple. A conversation, a podcast clip, a TED Talk, or even a movie scene. About 1 to 3 minutes long is perfect for beginners.
And make sure the speaker speaks clearly. At the beginning, avoid strong accents or very fast speech. Try to choose topics you enjoy, like travel, motivation, or daily life.
Step 2. Listen carefully. Before you speak, listen to the full audio once or twice. Pay attention to how the speaker pronounces words, their tone, and where they pause.
Ask yourself, what emotion do I hear? How fast are they speaking? Are there any new phrases? This helps you understand the flow of natural English.
Step 3. Read along with the script if available. If the audio has subtitles or a transcript, read along. This helps you see what you're hearing. It connects the sounds with the words on the page.
But remember, not all shadowing needs a script. If you don't have one, just focus on listening carefully and copying what you hear.
Step 4. Start shadowing. 1 sentence at a time. Play 1 sentence. Then repeat it out loud, trying to match the pronunciation, speed, and emotion. It's okay to pause the audio and practice that sentence a few times.
Don't rush. Some learners shadow live, speaking just half a second behind the speaker. Others prefer pause and repeat style. Both are okay. Choose what works best for your level.
Step 5. Repeat and review. Go through the same clip again and again, maybe 3 to 5 times. Each time you'll sound more natural. You'll start to memorize the rhythm, phrases, and pronunciation.
This repetition is what builds fluency. You're not just learning new words, you're training your brain and your mouth to work together smoothly.
Step 6. Record yourself. Yes, I know. It feels weird. But recording yourself helps you hear your mistakes and track your progress. After a week or two, you'll be amazed at how much better you sound.
You'll notice small improvements, clearer sounds, better rhythm, and more confidence. It's very encouraging.
Let's do a quick recap. 1. Choose short, clear audio. 2. Listen carefully. First 3. Use a script if possible. 4. Shadow sentence by sentence. 5. Repeat several times. 6th. Record yourself to improve.
And don't forget practice daily, even for just 10 minutes. Shadowing works best with consistency, not perfection.
Exactly. The more you do it, the more fluent and confident you'll become. And next up, we'll share tips to make your shadowing even more powerful and fun.
Yes, stay with us. We're going to level up your shadowing game.
Before we wrap up this part of our guide, let's talk about something really important. How to choose the right materials for shadowing. Julia, what should learners look for?
Great question, Jason. Choosing the right materials can make or break your shadowing practice. First, pick audio or video that matches your level. If it's too hard, you'll get discouraged.
Exactly. Start with things that are just a little bit challenging, not too easy, but not too difficult. Short clips, about 1 to 3 minutes long, work best.
Also, choose content that interests you. If you love sports, find English sports commentary. If you like cooking, find cooking shows or podcasts. When you're interested, shadowing feels less like work and more like fun.
And it's good to use a variety of sources: movies, podcasts, news reports, interviews, or even YouTube videos. Different voices and styles help you get used to real English.
One more tip. If possible, find materials with transcripts or subtitles. That way you can read along and check your understanding.
So remember, pick audio that fits your level, matches your interests, and is short enough to practice repeatedly.
Perfect. With the right materials, your shadowing practice will be effective and enjoyable.
All right, let's keep going. All right, Julia. Now that we've talked about theory and tips, let's get practical. How about a real-life example of shadowing practice?
Great idea, Jason. Role-play is one of the best ways to practice shadowing because it puts you in real situations. Let's do a simple conversation and show how shadowing can work step by step.
Perfect. Let's say this is a short conversation between two people meeting for the first time. Hi, my name is Jason. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jason. What's your name?
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from New York. How about you?
I'm from New York. How about you?
I'm from London. What do you do?
I'm from London. What do you do?
I'm a teacher. And you?
I'm a teacher. And you?
I'm a student. It's great to meet you.
I'm a student. It's great to meet you.
See how Julia repeats every sentence right after me? That's the basic idea of shadowing. Copying the speaker immediately to get used to the sounds and rhythm.
Exactly. Now let's try it a bit faster, like real.
Hi, my name is Jason. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jason. What's your name?
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from New York. How about you?
I'm from New York. How about you?
I'm from London. What do you do?
I'm from London. What do you do?
I'm a teacher. And you?
I'm a teacher. And you?
I'm a student. It's great to meet you.
I'm a student. It's great to meet you.
That felt more natural, right? The more you practice like this, the easier it gets to speak fluently.
And here's a tip. After shadowing, try to change the conversation a bit and say it in your own words. This helps you move from copying to creating your own sentences.
Great point, Julia. So shadowing is your training wheels, and soon you'll be riding your bike freely.
Exactly. Practicing this way builds your fluency and confidence step by step.
Okay, listeners, why not try this at home? Pick a simple conversation, record yourself, and shadow it like we just did.
You'll be surprised how much you improve even after just a few days of practice.
Julia, one of the biggest challenges for English learners is staying consistent with their practice. Shadowing is powerful, but only if you do it regularly. So, how can listeners stay motivated?
Great question, Jason. First, set small, achievable goals. For example, practice shadowing for just 5 to 10 minutes every day. It's better to do a little each day than a lot once in a while.
Right. Consistency beats intensity. Another tip is to make shadowing fun. Choose topics you really enjoy. If you love movies, shadow movie clips. If you like music, shadow song lyrics or interviews.
Also, track your progress. Keep a journal or use your phone to record your practice sessions. When you listen to old recordings, you'll hear how much you've improved. That's super motivating.
And don't be afraid to reward yourself. After a week of consistent practice, treat yourself to something small. A favorite snack, a break, or watching an episode of your favorite show in English.
Finally, try to practice with a friend or join an online community. Sharing your journey with others helps you stay accountable and makes learning more social and fun.
Those are some great tips. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every step forward counts. Keep going, and you'll see results.
Exactly. Stay patient, stay positive, and enjoy the process.
Julia, we've talked a lot about shadowing today, but I'm sure listeners still have questions. Let's answer some common FAQs about shadowing.
Great idea, Jason. Here's the first question we often get. Do I need to understand every word before I start shadowing?
Not at all. You don't have to understand every single word. The key is to focus on pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation first. Vocabulary will come with time.
Exactly. Another common question, can I shadow without a script?
Yes, you can. Scripts help, but shadowing by listening carefully works too. Beginners might find scripts easier, but advanced learners can challenge themselves without one.
Here's a good one. How long should each shadowing session be?
Start small. About 5 to 10 minutes daily is perfect. It's better to practice consistently for a short time than to do long sessions irregularly.
And finally, is shadowing better than just repeating or practicing speaking alone?
Shadowing is different because you mimic the speaker's voice immediately after hearing it, which trains your brain and mouth together. It's a powerful method, but combining it with other practice is best.
Great answers, Jason. I hope that clears up some doubts for our listeners.
Absolutely. Keep sending your questions, and we'll keep answering them in future episodes. All right, Julia, we've covered a lot today about shadowing. What it is, how to do it, and why it works.
Yes, and the most important thing is to start practicing regularly, even if just for a few minutes a day. Remember to pick materials you enjoy and be patient with yourself.
For today's action step, try to choose a short audio clip or video and practice shadowing it using the steps we discussed. Record yourself and notice your progress.
And don't forget to stay consistent and make it fun. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends who want to improve their English.
Thanks for listening to the English Learning Podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Happy shadowing, everyone!